Hey everybody, welcome back to Newegg TV. I'm Steve, and today I'm going to do an overview on this product from Motorola. These are the SURFboard Smart Video Adapters. Okay, so a quick background on this product. It essentially employs MoCA technology, and MoCA allows you to send data over your coaxial cable lines in your household. What does MoCA stand for? It's the Multimedia over Coax Alliance, and they're an industry consortium creating a new standard for home and entertainment networking over coaxial cable. It's the only standard in use by all three pay TV segments, satellite, IPTV, and cable. And there are a lot of big players leading in this group, including Aris, Intel, Verizon, Broadcom, Cisco, Comcast, and many others. So why coax? The simplest answer is that it's one of the best mediums for HD video. In fact, it was originally designed for video. It's shielded, and it's also used by cable providers, satellite operators, and many telephone companies worldwide. The Alliance has a simple rule of thumb. If you receive TV cable or TV signal via coax, you can get MoCA. And why use it? Well, if you have a smart TV and you need gaming internet connectivity through the same coax lines you're already getting to your TV, you could essentially use this product and not need to run new cabling. So what do you need in order to employ one of these MoCA setups? You're going to need two multiband adapters, one to encrypt and one to convert the network protocols into MoCA for transport across your coaxial cabling, and the other one to convert it back again. This kit comes with both. It also comes with a 4-port 10100 Ethernet switch, and you'd be able to install that right there at your entertainment system without routing wiring through the walls or the attic or the basement. And you basically can connect up to 4 smart devices or any combination of 16 MoCA devices to your home coax network. So MoCA have two different standards right now. This particular kit uses MoCA 1.1, and that employs 175 megabits per second maximum throughput, parameterized QoS, and it operates in the 500 to 1500 megahertz frequency range. MoCA 2.0 products share 400 megabits per second throughput at a baseline mode and 800 megabits per second throughput with enhanced mode, and turbo modes at each level. The 400 megabits per second is achieved via higher levels of modulation and an expansion of channel bandwidth to 100 megahertz. The 800 megabits per second throughput was achieved through channel bonding, and it includes packet error rate of 1 packet error in 100 million, and an average latency of 3.5 milliseconds across all received packets and traffic profiles. It operates in frequency range of 500 to 1650 megahertz. It's also fully backwards compatible with MoCA 1.1 devices. Now, something else I want to mention is MoCA versus PLA. Now, PLA is power line adapters, and MoCA and PLA are both attempting to solve the same issue: how to get wired network connectivity anywhere in my home without running additional Ethernet cabling. So how do they compare? Basically, you can say that similar to PLA, you'd need an adapter on both ends of the transfer media, be it power lines or coax, to get network connectivity. Now, I've been told that although MoCA theoretical throughput limits are lower than PLA's, the actual real-world throughput may outperform a PLA setup with a more reliable connection. But that's enough talk, guys. Let's actually open this box and take a closer look at the hardware. Several things in the box. I'm going to start with the paperwork. We have some safety and regulatory information here. Then, of course, they do provide for you the quick start guide, which is upside down here. And a bit of helpful information if you need help just kind of diagramming how you're going to set up the wiring in your house. A quick having trouble stop call us here pamphlet, and reminding you there on the back as well. Aside from that, cabling, they're going to provide several of the cables you're going to need. They're going to give you a total of 4 coax cables. You're going to need these for installation. They're also giving you a couple of splitters here. These are 5 to 2150 megahertz splitters, obviously needed, and they are MoCA, I guess, certified here, as well as some hardware screws to mount them, should you so decide. And we also have 2 Ethernet cables here, allowing you to get internet connection both from the device that actually starts at the base of your network, or the base of your tree, I want to call it, and going out from the coax to the other box here. I almost forgot there's actually 3 more things. Of course, you have two AC power adapters that are going to provide power for these devices, and a MoCA filter. So moving right along, we're going to start with the very first of the two devices. This one is actually, what is this? Model number SBM 1100. So you got a couple LED lights here on the front showing you power, coax connectivity, the speed at which you're connected, as well as your Ethernet connectivity. On the back side, I'll show you that you do have the 75 ohm F connector. I believe that's an F connector. Yes, that is of course a standard coax connection, as well as your Ethernet connection, reset tab here, and the power adapter would be plugged in right there. A couple rubber feet on the bottom, as well as mounting points here. Looks like it's passively cooled. Move right along to the other one. This is the one you'd actually install at your entertainment center, because it's providing you all of your Ethernet ports to plug in your different devices. So of course you'd have the coax connector here, as well as the reset button and the power adapter. Back to the front, we have the power LED, coax, and speed LEDs, as well as Ethernet connectivity 1 through 4. But let's go ahead and plug this in and show you how it actually works. I just wanted to show you guys this diagram just to illustrate how you'd actually want to install this, and since I don't have everything we need in order to install it like that in the office, I'm just going to use a coax cable between the two. But aside from that, you'd connect it directly in from the drop here, and there would be naturally a split here that your cable provider is going to have in order to split it off to go to the cable modem as well as to the rest of the household, even more than a single split actually for that matter. But then you'd split it a second time here, and then you'll be able to connect it into this device, which is the first of the two smart adapters. You'll be able to connect in that coax cable here, plug in the Ethernet cable from your current network right next to the cable modem, and then, or you can plug it into your router actually, that'd be much easier, and then power it. Then we'll flip it over to the other side, connect that coax cable in here, connect in whichever devices you want to connect via the network in here, via the Ethernet cables, and power it. So let me go ahead and show you how that's done. Okay, so I've set everything up, plugged everything in. Other than the fact that this is a single coax cable running back into itself, essentially it would work the exact same way in your household, just with the coax running through the walls and with splitters involved. Aside from that, I'm just going to show you really quickly that I am connected. I'm just going to do a really quick test here on speedtest.net. Just show you guys that it's operating properly. Of course, I probably could have just grabbed another system and connected this in to show you how quickly you could transfer files, but for the most part, if you're doing internet connectivity, it's not going to be a massive difference. And this is going to give you all the bandwidth you're going to need in order to operate on your network at home, transferring video files to your smart TV or streaming. This is going to be plenty for that. And the final results are 88.03 down and 95.68 megabits per second up. Your, obviously, speeds are going to vary depending on what kind of crazy internet connection you have at home. All right, everybody, that wraps up this overview of the smart video adapters from Motorola. And if you liked what you saw today, don't forget to click the like button. And if you haven't already done so, click subscribe to any of our various YouTube channels, and we'll see you soon.